Hi there, everybody, and welcome to KSL Golf. Glad to have you aboard. We're at Bountiful Ridge, where a week from Saturday, it's the Bountiful Ridge Amateur. Now, David Jennings is trying to go for the three-peat. He's won this event 2 straight years. Last year, he won it by shooting a 68. They still have spots available if you want to call and set up a tee time. All right, 89 days and counting until the Summer Olympics in Rio right here on KSL. Golf will be a sport in the Olympics this year, and because of that, we're going to take some of our Utah Olympians to the golf course, check out their golf game, and also relive some of their great Olympic moments. Well, Blaine Lindgren, while at Cypress High School, won 4 state championships in the hurdle event. Then he went on to the University of Utah, became a conference champion. Well, in 1964, he participated in the Tokyo Summer Olympics, and in the 110-meter high hurdles, we had a little bit of Olympic controversial history. That's where a technicality turned his gold into silver. Please welcome to the #1 tee here at Thanksgiving Point, 1964 silver medalist in Tokyo, Japan in the hurdles. One of the greatest all-time officials in high school football here in Utah, right? Can I say that? Mr. Blaine Lindgren, everybody. Yay! Well, look at that. It got up in the air.
The friends I had in growing up ended up out at the point of the mountain. And what kept me straight was the memory of my twin brother. Well, he was killed when he was 9 years old. And my dad, I got very close with my dad. I pretty well did what he wanted me to do because I looked up to him that much. And as a result, I kept myself out of trouble. And I thank my dad for that.
By keeping his nose clean, Blaine Lindgren became a star at Cypress High, the first step in his journey to the '64 Olympics.
Football was my first love. And the track coach, who was also the head football coach, said, "You will go out for track to build your speed for football." Okay? I went out, took a look around. They had no hurdlers. So I figured, well, boy, I'll be the best the school's got. I'm the only one they got. And it just so happens that Lex McKee was a hurdler in high school, and a good one. And he just got me corrected and started properly. And I never lost a race in high school.
You won 4 state championships, 2 in low hurdles, 2 in high hurdles.
Correct.
Did you know at that point, said, I got a chance to go to college and do something special?
I didn't think about it because I'd signed up for the Army, and 13 days out of high school I went into service. I came back, I got back in December, went to work for a lumber company and worked until that fall when school started. Played freshman football, went out for the track team, thanks to Marv. I won the conference championship as a freshman. So Marv said, "You are now on the track team, forget about football."
Were you okay with that?
Yeah, because I broke an ankle in football.
You win the conference championship your freshman year. When did you start thinking that you were Olympic caliber?
Actually, when I was a junior and a senior is when I made up my mind, but I graduated in '62. So I had 2 years I had to keep it in shape to try for it. Thanks to Marv Hess and the Judge Memorial Boosters Club, who gave me the money to go back to Olympic trials, which were back in Randall's Island, New York. Even though I didn't have enough money to get a hotel room, I slept on a chaise lounge, but I did qualify.
Okay, so the Olympic qualifying, you slept on a lawn chair in New York. When you finished second in the Olympic trials and knew you were going to the Olympics, what was that moment like?
I was very elated. I was happy. A lot of work to get to that point, and I felt like it was finally paying off.
The only surprise is when Blaine Lindgren of Salt Lake City beats the veteran Hayes Jones, and by just a couple of feet.
Or you get to Tokyo. You get to the finals in the high hurdles, 110 high hurdles. Hayes Jones is your fellow American.
I had beat Hayes Jones an hour and a half before in the semifinals. Let me lay just a little bit of groundwork. Bulova was just getting started with the photo finish. but they didn't have it calibrated in the camera. So they went down on the track and put down 5 white lines a meter apart. The camera picked that up, and they used that to differentiate between the runners. When I finished the race, they went over the teletype and everything that I had won, because I went underneath the tape. Back then, the rule was you had to break the tape.
What happened to cause you to go under the tape?
Forward lean. They teach most sprinters and hurdlers to lean at the tape. Well, the Japanese had put the tape up at 5'2". Doesn't take much to lean under 5'2".
So you're thinking for the next 45 minutes or so that you won a gold medal.
That I had won the gold medal.
Life is the greatest that you've ever experienced it, right? You're about ready to go to the podium to accept your gold medal. What happened?
They reversed it and announced that I was second.
Did somebody come over to you?
No, it went over the loudspeaker.
So you didn't know that you were not going to get the gold medal until it was over the loudspeaker. Did everything just come crashing down there? Were you confused? Were you angry?
I was angry. It was probably the last time I really ever cried, to be honest with you, because I thought I'd got the gold. I went under the tape. I did not break the tape.
Did you accept that then?
I had to. I had no other choice. I had to reconcile it with myself.
Mm-hmm. Did that take a while?
And the only way I could do that and take away some of the pain is I made a mistake. I went under the tape.
Did that take a while for you to come to grips with that? Have you come to grips with that?
Took about 35 years or so. Yeah, I guess I have.
Are you at peace with the silver?
Yeah, I am now, yeah. And a lot of that is due to my wife and the way she has accepted it and everything else. She makes it a lot easier for me.
There you go. Blaine, you should pick up golf again. Hey, thanks. It's been a pleasure to chat with you today. Knowing that you won, but not getting credit for it, are you still happy and content with what you did and how you did it?
Yeah, I gotta say that I am.
After Blaine was finished competing, he became a longtime high school football official here in Utah, and now he still officiates track meets across the state. All right, time now for our You and a Golf Tip of the Week. Our question comes from Nick Hogan of South Rim, and Nick wants to know how to hit that low stinger shot. Remember, like Tiger used to do so well? Here's Thanksgiving Point Director of Golf, Mark Wetzel, with the answer.
All right, a nice low stinger shot. When you're playing in the wind, you've got to be able to hit that. The way I just hit that shot, first and foremost, you have to have the right club. So if I'm 180, 90 yards out, normally a 6-iron, I'm gonna go down and hit a 4 or maybe even a 5-iron, depending on the wind. If you look at how I hit that shot at the beginning, you'll notice that my body was quite a bit left and my ball position was back towards my back foot. But now I'm hitting a stinger shot, I'm opening up my feet, I'm getting my ball position back, and I'm gonna make sure on my downswing that I'm keeping my hands in front of the golf ball at impact. By keeping my hands in front of the golf ball at impact, what happens is you're going to de-loft that club even more so, which will help that golf ball go lower. So again, take the proper club, open up your front foot, get the ball back, and make sure at impact your hands are in front of the golf ball. That will make sure that you get that low trajectory that's desired for playing in the wind, I guarantee it.
Okay, Nick, for using your question this week, you receive a dozen Nike RZN golf balls. You can go into any of the 5 You and a Golf stores in Utah to pick up your prize. And if you need help with your golf game, go to the golf page on KSL.com and enter your question. If we use your question, you'll receive a dozen Nike golf balls. Well, now let's try to give away some money in the Siegfried and Jensen Short Game Challenge. Each week, one person will have one chip shot. If it goes in, they win $1,000. If it doesn't, wherever the ball ends up on the green, they'll have that putt for $500. So far this year, we're at 0 for. We haven't been able to give away any cash. Let's see if James Musser of Sandy can be our first guy to pick up some cash. James Musser of Sandy. We have not been able to give away any money this year, so can you finally win $1,000 or $500 today?
We'll give it our best.
Okay, so what kind of chipper are you?
Not the best chipper, but a little average.
You ever chipped one in from the edge of the green?
I have.
Well, today would be a good day to do it again.
Yes.
James Musser, here it is for $1,000. Oh, that could be pretty good. Hang on, hang on. Our best chip so far. You have that putt for 500 bucks.
Okay.
James, this is our best chip so far in the short game challenge. You got about a 9-footer. This is for 500 bucks.
All right.
You've made plenty of 9-footers, right?
Yes, plenty.
All right. Okay, James, make it. Oh, James! James, that started a little bit right, didn't come back, did it?
It did.
All is not lost. You ready to make a deal?
You bet.
Okay, James, let's make a deal.
Okay.
You can either have that putt over again, now that you know the speed and the break, for $250, or you can pick one of these cases and go home with what's ever in that case. So James Musser, deal that you're gonna take a case, or no deal, you're gonna have the putt for $250.
I will do deal taking one of these cases.
You're gonna take what's in one of these cases. All right, okay. All right, so which case do you want? That one or this one?
Say that one.
You want this case. So if you would have chosen the case on the left, you would have won a bag of tees and a golf ball.
Perfect.
So James, you chose this case. You win a gift certificate for a free round of golf at the ranches at Eagle Mountain.
All right.
All right, not quite the $250.
Yeah.
James, congratulations.
Thank you.
Now to enter the Siegfried and Jensen Short Game Challenge, go to any of the Smith's Marketplace stores along the Wasatch Front, put your name in the box, and each week we'll choose one person to play the Short Game Challenge for $1,000. Hey, just a reminder of our KSL Fast Play Day. We are going to eliminate slow play on the golf course all summer long. Our next scheduled Fast Play Day is a week from tomorrow, May 16th, at Soldier Hollow in Midway. 3 hours and 40 minutes is the time to play. If you finish within that time, you receive a free cart to play your next round at Soldier Hollow, and also a 15% discount at the Soldier Hollow Pro Shop that day only. Call Soldier Hollow to set up your tee time and play fast and have fun. Hey, don't forget about our KSL Golf Day presented by Smith's every Wednesday at Thanksgiving Point. Great golf at a great price for a great cause. Every Wednesday, only $20 for 9 holes in a cart, and $7 of every green fee will go to Primary Children's Hospital. Tee times begin at 3 o'clock. Call the Thanksgiving Point Pro Shop to get your tee time to play great golf at a great price for a great cause. And just a reminder of our grand prize drawing at the end of July. Someone will win a Nike Vaporfly driver and also free unlimited golf for all of 2017 at any of the 5 Vanguard Golf Managed courses. That's Thanksgiving Point, the Ranches, Coral Canyon, Sky Mountain, and Falcon Ridge and Mesquite. To enter the grand prize contest, go to any of the 5 UNA Golf stores in Utah, drop your name in the box, and maybe you could be the big winner. Well, the Utah golf community is mourning the loss of one of their own this week. Longtime PGA pro Mike Borich passed away Tuesday evening of an apparent heart attack while giving a lesson on the range at Pebblebrook in Sandy. Mike played his college golf at Weber State. He was also a head pro at Meadowbrook and McRiley. The Boar, as we called him, will definitely be missed.